I swear I miss the Saturday chill, but now I'm grown, gotta pay bills. I used to play in late stationary, now it's hard to stay still. Using all my time to climb the A-mill. Lucky Charms was my 8 a.m. meal. On cinnamon toast, honey nut smacks and Cheerios was filling my bowl. Eyes glued to the telly, it was Ed and Eddie. But can you lower your voice, cause I'm missing my show.
Look, waking up to some homemade food. Yu-Gi-Oh! At 11, Beyblade at noon. Hit the Mario Kart when I had GameCube. Got me feeling like a chemist by the time it was 2. Mix up the cereal, textures are critical. For its taste to be right at its pinnacle. Watching Hey Arnold and Dragon Ball Z. Watch me shine with my pebbles fruity. Nah, man.
Yeah, we made ya.
Yeah. All right. Now, everybody, I want you to know this is not how we usually do things. Usually, it's in a studio. But because I could not give you no Saturday morning cartoons and cereal, we have brought it to you the best way I know how. We're going to Zoom all these episodes. We're Zooming these episodes. I can't believe it. It's the Zoom edition of Saturday morning cartoons and cereal.
Hey.
My cereal.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Oatmeal.
COVID free. COVID free. We got our oat milk.
Gotta have that.
COVID free.
Oh, okay.
We got our bowls.
Yes.
Vanity, what you eating over there? You got
Okay.
You got any cereal over there, Vanity?
Actually, I didn't. Me and my boyfriend went to our his aunt's surprise birthday party. I'm actually in the bathroom right now chilling. I had some food. It was a surprise birthday party, but you know what? We're still zooming on with this Zoom interview.
I love it.
Saturday.
I love it.
Yes.
So let me give Vanity the proper Saturday morning cartoons and cereal intro.
Got to do it.
All right, everybody. She is one of the premier athletes to wrestle across the tri-states, and she's wrestled in Texas, one of the greatest wrestling places ever. She is badass, just like the cartoons we're going to talk about today. But not only that, she is the Wrestlebae. She is the BCW Women's Champion. Vanity. Vanity is here.
That introduction.
Yeah. I work on that. All right, everybody. Like I said, we're eating cream pie for the first time. I'm gonna pop this bad boy open.
Shout out to Kellogg's and Little Debbie out here.
Kellogg's and Little Debbie doing it big.
Little Debbie. You know you gotta have Debbie on Saturday.
Definitely.
Oh, of course.
Definitely. Vanity, I said to myself I wasn't gonna do the arbitrary questions of asking you when you started wrestling, because I did my research and all that good stuff. So I know it's been what are you now, in your 8th year, or is it 7th year?
7th.
Still 7th year. Okay, cool. So she's been wrestling for 7. So we're not gonna ask her those generic questions. This is Wrestlebae. Like Wrestlebae generic questions. No. My research on you, Vanity, and you're a Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's real.
As a Pokemon fan, Vanity should know this badass very much so.
Come on.
We're gonna kick it off with Misty, the Cerulean Gym leader. Misty, water type badass, mad at Ash for messing up her bike.
Yep. That's how it started.
She never got that bike fixed.
Never.
She never got that bike fixed.
Never.
Vanity,
we all know a Misty.
yes, Vanity. Let me ask you a question. If this wasn't in our list of questions, but if you could be a Pokemon trainer, what type of Pokemon would you train? Would you be an all-around Pokemon trainer?
I would have the Pokemons that are underestimated but can do stuff like Snorlax.
Okay.
And what is it, Jigglypuff?
Okay.
You guys remember Jigglypuff?
Yes, Jigglypuff.
She scared me. When she starts singing, it's over. It's over. That's it. Like
Because of the cartoon
I would
badass,
get.
right?
I feel like this is like wrestling too. Get the characters where you think you're gonna underestimate them, but they're gonna steal the show. That's it.
Yeah, you're right about that. You pick. You can pour your poison.
Pour my own poison. Yes.
All right. Vanity.
Go.
I, as a good journalist, I watched something. I watched an interview of yours, and in that interview a couple of years ago, you said that wrestling is a lot like cartoons. You have your characters you gravitate towards, and the ones you dislike. So I got a really, really important question for you. Because you'd like to face in the ring one face and one heel.
Ooh.
One face and one heel. Wow.
Good question.
Hold on. If I were to choose somebody, a good face for me would be, I'm not gonna lie, Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo, which is the Impact Knockouts champion now. She is a very good face. I love getting in the ring with her. And if I would have to choose another face that is both a face and a heel, it would be Tessa Blanchard. Cause she bad, yo. She good and she bad. I like that. I like spicy. Yeah. And the greatest heel for me, oh my God. Oh wait, another baby face I would say is Gail Kim. Wow.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Give me some Gail, yo. But the baddest, I can't take that away from her. She is the baddest woman ever in professional wrestling. Jazz, Jack, Alicia Fox. Woo! Yo, our colored women, I have to say this again, our colored mommies, our Latinas, our black mommies.
It's great you brought that up.
Even the Caucasian ones, but they bring the flavor.
It's great you bring that up. Our next cartoon badass is Lana Kane from Archer, played by, I'm forgetting her name right now. Her name escapes me. We'll put it across the screen. Lana Kane from Archer has to deal with Archer, so that makes her badass enough.
And save the day.
She has to save the day, and she is the smartest. She is the smartest of that crew, of Archer's crew. She is also an African American woman, and she's the best African American woman spot.
Exactly.
Wow.
So,
I've never watched that.
Archer, hilarious show. And since we're talking about cartoon badasses, I have another one. You might be familiar with this cartoon badass, Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Everybody remembers
Sergeant Slaughter. I just thought about the wrestler.
Yeah.
Wow, there's an actual Sergeant Slaughter? No way.
Yes. So if you go back to G.I. Joe, the 90s, around late 80s, going into the 90s, going into 91.
Yes.
So this is the thing. So our cartoon fans will know this, but for the wrestling fans that don't know this, Sergeant Slaughter, the wrestler, is what the cartoon character Sergeant Slaughter is based on. So that's
amazing.
He's the entire mannerisms, and he's like, "You maggots," and it's hilarious. Where we find out about him is on the G.I. Joe movie.
Yes.
And he's training the new Joes. So he's kind of doing the same exact thing that he would do in NXT, is get the new wrestlers ready, getting the new Joes ready. And he uses his term maggots and all that good stuff. He's a badass.
Yes.
I'll show you some footage, but he's
and for the folks that don't know, or you wasn't around at that time, he actually hosted that week premiere of that G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He actually promoted,
wow.
And they actually had his figure was a mailing figure. If you sent a few of the UPCs in, you could get the Sergeant Slaughter figure with the tank.
I did not know that.
Because he was a figure in there, and and it was a great promotion.
It's
great promotion for Hasbro, for WWF, for the G.I. Joe line. It was crazy.
It was crazy. Let's talk about the wrestling business, because the wrestling business at first there wasn't a lot of women of color.
Right.
That wasn't the thing. But now the explosion of women of color, they're showing up, they're showing out. You got your Sasha Bankses, you got your Big Swoles, you got your Vanities.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Faye Jackson. Someone else we want to get on the show because I love Faye Jackson.
Right. Aja Pereira.
Aja Pereira.
Come on, yo. They coming out. Girls of Colors is coming out.
What do you think is that? What do you think that attributed to? Why do you think that it's become such an explosion of just them being at the forefront? I mean, they did a whole commercial and setup for Bianca Belair's arrival on SmackDown. Like it's becoming the thing that the women of color are main eventing. They are in the business prominently. Why do you think that is so much nowadays?
I feel like little girls can actually look up to women of color, because as I was coming up, I know there was Jackie, but I didn't see so much of her. But I know that she could fight, and I'm like, why is she in the back? You know what I'm saying? Why are they holding these girls in the back? We had Ivory. Oh my God, come on, Ivory. And we just had eclectic women. And, I love China. I love Trish Stratus. But I was just like, I don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to see them anymore. And I want to relate with other women, their figures, their body, how they put their hair up, their makeup. I watched Luna Vachon also, and I love those characters that they have, but I'm like, I know they have women of color. So when actually Lita came out, I thought she was Mexican. I'm not going to lie. I thought she was, but I was just like, wow, okay.
Right.
We have Spanish women coming in. Cool. Lucha Libre. Oh my, I was just in love with the culture. Anything, with culture in it. I was just all about it. And I'm like, yo, I want to see more Black girls. So when I got into wrestling, I saw in the South that we had Aja, we had Big Swole, even Cedric, Xander, and I was like, yo, all my people are coming out and they're showcasing. And when I was little, I didn't have that. I didn't have anybody to really, really look up to, or like a lot of people, We had Mark Henry and I love Mark Henry, but I'm like, there has to be more.
We gave Big Mark a bowl from season 3.
Yes.
Wow,
Mark
incredible.
From us that we designed for Mark Henry. Yeah,
that's incredible.
It's probably one of my favorite things to see is the fact that just African American athletes in a whole are getting main event spots.
Right.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, for the young women that are watching now, you got Naomi coming out with the natural big fro.
Right.
Like that's the stuff that the kids need to see. I think it's important that, as they say, representation matters.
Well, yeah, definitely, because it's great to see it. Our characters are not just novelty.
Right.
Because the thing was, when I was coming up, it was Coco Beware, Junkyard Dog, and they were great wrestlers.
Junkyard Dog, yes.
But they were never in the main stories.
Right.
They were just kind of novelty, like great for the crowd. Like, oh man, they got the popularity with the kids, but it's never past that. Now it's like, having, what's his name is champion, Kofi Kingston, being champ, and it's like, yo, that's.
I was there for Kofi Mania. I was there at WrestleMania.
And
so
seeing that,
everyone was crying.
Black women wrestling,
yeah.
Can't beat it.
Let's talk about some more cartoon badasses. Another cartoon badass. One of my favorite characters growing up, because I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Mm-hmm. A cartoon badass. I know people are going to think I'm saying Raphael, but no. Talk about Casey Jones. Casey Jones is a badass. I mean, he walks around with a hockey mask. He has a ton of weapons. The cricket bat, his regular bat, the hockey stick. Casey Jones. If you could wrestle Casey Jones, would you wrestle Casey Jones in a hardcore match?
Why not?
She's like,
why not?
She's like, bring all
She's
Hey,
like,
I always take a challenge. I don't care who it is.
All of it.
And as anyone that knows Vanity knows that if you happen to hear, and it's just so funny we're eating oatmeal cream pie, the cream pie cereal, because if you happen to hear cookie cutter,
Yes, I was just looking at that. I'm like, cookies.
you know it's over.
Everybody loves a cookie cutter.
Nice.
I'm gonna name a couple of other great names that you've wrestled. You've wrestled Jordan Grace,
Yes.
Faye Jackson,
Yes.
Thunder Rosa.
Ooh.
Yes, I have.
Yes, just to name a few of the people that you've wrestled. But I know that your dream opponent is Jazz. I know that's
Yes.
your dream opponent. But do you have any other dream opponents? Like I said, I know Jazz is a dream opponent for you, but
Yes,
is there
definitely.
anyone else that is a dream opponent besides Jazz who would be a dream opponent?
Lita, for sure, Lita.
I can see that.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I would definitely want to go against Lita or Naomi, honestly. Like, she's so eclectic. Her moves are great. So is Lita for her age.
Yeah, Lita can still.
I would love to go against Lita.
Definitely, Lita can still go.
I'm back.
Yeah, I could. That would be great for the culture. You and Naomi, just you and Naomi. Naomi flipping around.
Oh, for sure.
Your ability to take people down, as a wrestler. I don't know if you've seen Vanity's matches. As a wrestler, Vanity can wrestle or wrestle, and once you get somebody down on the mat, it's pretty tough. I've seen you. Your Thunder Rosa match was very hard. Can I just say, I think Thunder was trying to like rip your arm off a couple of times.
She did. She's very fast. And when we had our match, honestly, it wasn't even announced or anything. I didn't even know I had a match with her. So I had previous matches before. And then the last one was like, all right, we have one more match for you. And I was like, okay, who? Because I was ready. And then they're like, it's Thunder Rosa. I was like, I honestly laughed because I laugh when I'm nervous.
We're gonna get to this next question, and then I got my final question. You know, the big one.
Of course.
But let's get to this one. This is about the feeling that came to you when you won the BCW Women's Championship. How did you feel?
How did I feel? Honestly, it was a very crazy day, and at that month, you know, it was a lot of crazy emotions, but it felt really good. But honestly, when they give you the title and you fight for it, that heavy championship, you know, they gave it to me, and I'm just like, I almost dropped it. I was just like, this thing's heavy. But I was with Marty Bell. Faye Jackson was there. A lot of female wrestlers that were out of, you know, New Jersey and New York came up, and I was just like, man, Marty's here. Like, all these girls are watching me do my thing, and I'm just like, a lot of things were going through my head, like, do I deserve this? And then I was like, yes, I do. I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to see what I can do with it, basically. And then Faye came in, and, like, you know, she was the first BCW Women's Champion.
Right.
Me and Faye go way back. Now, a lot of people don't see that in wrestling, but me and Faye go way back, and it was a great way to, like, set off the first championship to the second person holding it. It was really, really good.
Yeah, I probably one of my favorite things to see is whenever I watched the buildup of when you had won the number one contender spot.
Yeah.
And Faye was having her matches, and everything was still going on, but they kept talking about, well, Faye has Vanity in her rearview mirror, and I was just like, this is like really tense stuff. Like, I feel it. I felt like I was about to get a shot at the women's. I would get my butt kicked.
Oh, absolutely. No disrespect to you.
No disrespect.
But absolutely.
Because I got some skills.
Right.
But not vanity skills.
Right. No, not at all. Not at all.
With friends like him, who needs enemies? All right, everybody, it's time for the most important question of all cartoons.
This is the big question.
The big question. All right, Vanity. If you could be in any cartoon universe, where would you be and why? But before you answer, remember, you'd have to live by that cartoon universe's rules. So if you pick Dragon Ball Z, you might get killed by a Saiyan. Just preface.
Okay.
Just saying.
If I were to live in a cartoon universe, it would probably be the Powerpuff Girls. It'd probably be the Powerpuff Girls or anything with Bugs Bunny, because I know he's not a heel or face. He's not bad or good, but he's such a trickster that like it makes you go crazy. So Bugs Bunny, like anything with Bugs Bunny and the what was it, Roadrunner or whatever.
Roadrunner.
That little thing will go meet me.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
I would probably be with that, because anything else I'd probably go crazy.
Anything else would probably go crazy. So Vanity, we enjoyed you. We had some fun. We know that you have a busy day. The fact that you took out time out of your busy day, she went to a party, and then she still came.
That's
That's love. This is the Zoom. This is how we doing it. Zoom, and she's got a Zoom. She's got a Zoom. So what we're gonna do, Vanity, we're gonna let you go. But Vanity, tell everybody how they can find you.
Basically, you can find me anything Wrestlebae. Just Google Wrestlebae or Vanity Wrestling, and you'll find me. I'll pop up. I'm the only Wrestlebae. I know there's others, but yep, just Wrestlebae.
Wrestlebae. Exactly. That's right. Wrestlebae, thank you for blessing season 7 of Saturday Morning Cartoons and Cereal. You get on
Thank
with
you
your
for
day.
having me.
No, thank you for coming. All right. We appreciate it. And we're out.